taking a live look from the state capitol, some cloudy conditions overhead. And today, Governor Gavin Newsom also declared January 7th as a day of remembrance for the LA fires in honor of the victims and the first responders that combated those flames. He ordered that flags at all state buildings like the state capitol be flown at half staff. Now today, we're also remembering the 31 lives lost and the tens of thousands of structures and acres that were burned in those devastating fires. So here with us this morning to tell us more about the ongoing recovery efforts, we're speaking with State Senator Sasha Renee Perez, representing one of the regions that was most impacted. We're talking about Altadena and Pasadena. So Senator Perez, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. I know it's a busy morning. It's been a busy year for you, 2025. I mean, not only did you author legislation advocating for immigrant rights, you also continually supported recovery efforts for all of your constituents. So for a lot of us, I mean, the images, the pictures of the devastation in Los Angeles, they're seared in our minds. I want you to paint a picture of what it looks like now, especially when it comes to recovery. Do you find that your constituents are able to get a lot of the insurance payouts that they need when it comes to rebuilding?
You know, what I have found is for my constituents is there are really two different paths that people are on. There are some folks that are on their way to recovery. I know people that are going back home as soon as this month. Some are going home next month, and that's incredibly exciting to hear. But there's also another group of folks that are still fighting with their insurance companies, still have not received, assistance from FEMA, who had no access to insurance and are struggling through the recovery process. And so we have been trying to figure out how to meet the needs of those folks that are still facing challenges.
And I mean, so many people, right? It was tens of thousands of homes, structures that were impacted there in Altadena, and you've been working tirelessly to help them rebuild. But it's not just the LA wildfire victims that you've been advocating for. I mean, back in the fall, your entire wildfire response and recovery package was passed by Governor Newsom. And I was reading that legislation. It also helps any future victims of natural disasters or anyone that's suffered through a declared emergency here in the state of California, right?
Yes, that's right. When we worked on our legislative package last year, the fires occurred on my second day in office. And so in many ways, this has really shaped my time here as a state senator. We wanted to focus on not just addressing the needs of Eaton fire survivors, but really thinking through how we could prepare for the next disaster. Because frankly, many of the challenges that my constituents faced were issues that should have been resolved in state law previously, and that we were then facing after this disaster struck. So we are trying to create a better system for recovery for future constituents.
That's right. I mean, I remember just hearing about the rental issues that a lot of these people were evacuated. They still had to pay rent to their landlords. So not only are you helping renters, but homeowners as well. So this entire package helping out so many people in California. We know we see wildfires here in Northern California as well. I saw you also secured about $4 million in the state budget to help with affordable housing. You've been busy. I mean, you said the second day that you were in office, you were just faced to encounter all of this and find solutions. Another solution, you wrote a letter to the head of Southern California Edison, and they did start to make some settlements offering less than 100 families some options in that settlement. But in your opinion, that's not enough, right?
It is not enough. We have families, as I mentioned before, that are facing homelessness right now. Today we have families that are going to be running out of ALE within just the next couple of weeks. And I believe, and I have said this again and again, Southern California Edison has acknowledged that it was likely their equipment that caused this fire. Part of them taking on this responsibility is also making sure that they're providing emergency housing relief to prevent people from falling into homelessness. And that needs to happen quickly and expeditiously, because I am very worried that if we do not do something soon, that we are going to be facing another catastrophe.
Yeah, and you clarified in that letter, too, that you want that relief, that housing relief, to be separate from the settlement. So Senator Perez, thank you so much for taking the time. I mean, it's just been tireless efforts from you and your team this entire year. So again, just thank you for joining us and giving us a recap of everything that's been happening this past year since those wildfires broke out. I know that you're headed off to a press conference in Altadena in remembrance of all of the lives lost and all of the first responders that helped in those fires.
Thank you. It's an important day. Thank you.